What's up, my wonderful people? And come with me to constitute some ss31. Okay, ss31 has so many wonderful properties. Like you have the neuroprotective properties, you have the mitochondrial properties, you have the oxidative stress things. I mean, it has so many different things it can do. It repairs different mitochondria and all the other stuff. And so I'm already doing VIP, so I'm going to add this to my stack because why not just start on a clean slate? And since I'm going to start taking other peptides, this will help make some of the other peptides I plan on taking in the future work a little bit better. So let's reconstitute this. First things first, let me open up all my stuff. I'll be back. Okay, and I'm going to make sure I'm gonna have to transfer this into this because I'm gonna use it in a pen because this is an everyday peptide. Normally 5 days on, 2 days off. So let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, I already have my thing. Let's pop off the top, and I'm gonna try to do everything in the camera just so if because I think me repeating the steps kind of become just like redundant. So I'm just gonna kind of just show, and then you guys can watch. Okay, and so yeah. Okay, got water. I'm adding 3 mLs to this. Put some air in there so we have a easier time trying to draw it out. Watching first 48 is my show. I don't know why I'm able to go to sleep with this on, but I normally do. Go to sleep with this on. Okay. Now I'm gonna put it into the peptide. Remember, you have to hold this plunger because what happens is it pulls it really fast, okay? And so by pulling it so fast, it'll rush in, and you don't want it to rush in. So you have to hold it here to stop it from going in really fast. Because you kind of fight against it because it is going to want to come in really fast. And I'm holding it, honey, and it's not even, you see it's pulling it on its own. I'm not even letting the stopper go. I'm not even letting the stopper go, and it's pulling it on its own. So I think next time I'm going to probably put some air into the vial so it does not pull so fast, because it's pulled really fast. And I didn't even get a chance to pull the stopper down. It was pulling the fluid, like it wanted to. I ain't had no control over that. So then you put this on. You have to wait for it to dissolve. I'll be back once it dissolves. Okay, let's get ready. Now, you don't have to use a filter needle if you don't choose to. I just kind of do every time if I'm going to change the vial. Normally, I just use a filter needle, but you don't have to. I originally brought these for I have some B12 in the glass ampules, and sometimes they say the shards can get in it, so I brought some filter needles for that purpose. So yeah, just so you know, you don't have to have this if you don't want. If you don't, you don't want to. When you reconstitute them. Ugh, there we go. And let's try to soak it all in. And it's going to be kind of hard because I did put some air into this vial, but what ended up happening is, like I said, it's pressurized. So when it's pressurized and you can't add that much air into it, it's kind of hard to take all of the fluid out. So I'm going to hold it like this until I get all of it out, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I got it all out the vial. Now it's time to change needles again because we have to put in the smaller needle that we use to put it into the vial for the pens, and the small needle for venting. Let me change the needle. I'll be back. Okay, now it's time to add this in. Remember what I told you about? You have to use a small one to vent it, and then you use the other one to push in, and you just let it go in slowly. You see? And so you just fill this up, and then when it's all full, then you can add it to your pen. So let me come back when I get this full. Okay, now you see how it has some air at the top. Let's get rid of the air. I'm going to put this back in here at the top, and then I'm going to use this circle piece to burp it. And it's just going to push the rubber stopper up until we can get rid of all the air.
Help everybody understand that we have to love ourselves first, and that has to be where the love comes from.
Put some else. Okay. Oh, guess I don't know my own strength, but there's no more air. There's no air. Okay, so there's no air in here, and now we can put it in the pen, and let me show you how I do that. First off, okay, this has a label on it. So by me having more than one pen, this is how I do the labeling for this. Okay, so I put this onto this vial. Okay, so now I put it on here. So when I get ready to do whatever it is I'm going to do, I still know exactly what I'm taking because it's on here. Because remember what I told y'all, I don't really keep this, I don't keep that part on when I'm doing the you know, in the morning. So you put this on here, you put it in there, and then you just turn this, and then you put your other sharp item, you know, when you get ready to use it, you put your other sharp item in the end. And that's it, that's all. That's all that's to it. You know, and then you're ready to do your dosage. You turn it, and in order to get it all the way down, you just keep turning it, and it'll move. Like, see how it's not moving now? So that means the stopper is all the way down, so it'll be ready for me in the morning. All I have to do is just add that on, and then I'm good to go. Good to go. And so in the morning when I get ready to take it, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to see what it is, and then I'll do what I need to do. And that's it. That's all. In the fridge until tomorrow. See y'all.